I've not been on my Casa Amor game this week. Well, what can I say? Just Brain Joe's been more on my mind. I can't really say much for yesterday's episode because I didn't even watch it. But I did watch today's episode, the recoupling thing. Pardon me. Yeah. So basically, the rundown is first of all, Sammy had to pick. He flip. So come. Great. Now we're dark. Anyways, so Sammy decided to stick with Jesse. Is what it is. Sorry, he didn't stick with Jesse. He went with Amber. Part of me was thinking that because of the whole anti-black sentiment with his family, part of me thought that he gave more time to Gabby. So I mean, I don't know what to do there. Then Montel decided to stick with Leah, who walked in single. And oh yeah, also Whitney, since Whitney and Sammy were single, technically they were sort of a couple, but they weren't. Evidenced by Whitney walking with Logan, so wish her the best, really. Hoping Logan ain't as trash as Meddy. Montel sticks with Leah, even though I was hoping he'd pick Tink because Tink, she's a lovely girl. And I'm glad that she laid thick into him when Leah came up because you don't just do bits for her. Like, she said stuff that was not PG, and I'm like, I even watched Casa this week. You did non PG bits with Tink? Montel, you're damn bad. You two-timing snake is all I can say. I feel more bad for Tink than Leah because Leah has been sharing this with other people for a while, but Tink, I was generally thinking that, him and Tink could work. Apparently not. Apparently not. And Tink rightfully laid into him thick. And good on her. Mitch went with Abby, just came in single. She was Sammy all the best, is what it is. Zach picked Molly. Surprise, surprise. Katie walked in. Also wished him the best, even though I'm like, rah, rah. I was expecting Katie to lose it. Like, what was she doing? She didn't even lose it. The two main things, really, is that Scott stays single, Catherine works in with Elon. You all can say what you want to say, but I think that Scott's in the right for this because this whole fire pit situation that they had a few days before Casa, that probably opened Catherine's eyes. I say opened. I say opened her eyes. Well, it made her think that, you know, that Scott ain't genuine. But I do think he's genuine. I still think he's genuine. Just, he wasn't just gonna be with Catherine all the time. Like, he was gonna give Leah some time and whatnot. Maybe Katie. Okay, not even Katie, just Leah. I'm like, yeah, sorry, Scott. It is what it is. Kai stays single, but 10% of me was thinking he's gonna do a whole blind and pick one of the three girls that he didn't even talk to. He didn't talk to anyone. Neither did Scott, really, did he? Yeah. So, Ty stayed single. Ella walked in with Uzi. He's like, nah, man, it's over, it's over. He's doing the Shaq thing. He's like, man, it's over, Tanya, it's over. Like Shaq, he took it back. So I don't entirely buy his words. But Shaq wasn't doing 100 girls plus. Even though that's not an excuse. I think Ty will use that as an excuse to go back to his old ways because he's thinking, mate, the one time I finally begin to open up to someone romantically, and this happens. So yeah, Maya, she finishes the thing and leaves with the rest of them not. I didn't care for the Casa boys leaving, but the Casa girls leaving, they deserved better. And like, come on. Daniel, she didn't really have a fair shot. But Gabby and Tink, they had stuff going on, and it's sad to see them go. Yeah, so after Maya walks, Ty walks, left, right, center. Like, nah, fuck this shit. bun this, bun that, yada yada yada. This is why I don't do this. This is why I always do this thing. Yeah. And Katie's trying to talk sense into him. Whilst they were on the day beds with what's the names? Sammy and Scott. Scott is like, I mean, they both agree with Ty on that, especially Scott, since he also got screwed over. So, yeah. I mean, KD's like both point of views. Like, yeah, on the one hand, you don't know what he was gonna do. On the other hand, you're saying you're closed off, and you do this. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, yeah. So he does not want to talk to Ella whatsoever. Although he's like, we'll still be friends, but we're not gonna rekindle things. I'm like, mate, the way you're acting, I don't really think you're gonna be friends. Catherine and Whitney are helping the girl out, and I love that. But I'm just thinking, why is Catherine not talking to Scott about this? We have to wait until next episode for them to argue. Mate, you're just gonna pretend that it's nothing. At least Ella tried to pull Ty for a chat, even though he's like bundus, like an immature baby. But at least she tried. Catherine, you're not even talking to Scott until the next day, and or even the next episode, which is probably the same night, but we didn't even get to see that. You're just cussing him out, being like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What the fire? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, mate, if you really like Scott so much, then you could have tried and pull things through no matter what. Doesn't care what people say. Like, what they were saying at the fire pit were all feelings, not facts. So for you to move on with Edom, to me, it's like, either you're a sheep and you really, really, really follow the herd and whatever people say, like he used that to influence your decisions, or you didn't really care for Scott that much compared to Edom. Like, it's one of the two. I'm sorry. Catherine, I like you, but we're not doing that. Like, we're not gonna do this bun Tyreek and bun Scott for their actions. I mean, Scott didn't even do much, just wasn't doing madness compared to everyone else. But yeah, next episode they argue. Ty is continuing to be like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen, alright? Nothing's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here because that's all I can say really. Yeah. So basically, Tyreek and Scott are gonna go home sad if the bombshells don't do the bombshelling. Although Ty and Ella could get back together because you know them. You know the toxic types. Scott and Catherine, they're done. I was on the Scott and Catherine train, but seems like that's over, isn't it? Like that's well and truly over. Well, yeah, I gotta go pee. So yeah, thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to become part of the new family. The bell next to get notified when I post a new video, and I'll see you guys next time. Right? Bye bye.